Tammy, 7 o'clock. We're going to start the meeting. First item is the previous minutes.
I'll make a motion that we'll accept the minutes as posted.
Motion's been made and seconded. We accept the previous minutes as presented. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any against? No. The ayes have it. Moving on, Tom. Welcome, Tom. Finance.
Well, I don't have much.
Tell us what you have.
Sorry to disappoint, but yeah, you wish everybody came up with that, right? Yeah. So the report you have, that's the entire year, of course, now that we're through December.
Yes.
So, you already know that, but including all the breakout accounts, the only one question I had called the guy, the grant writing guy. I forget his name. Thank you. I spaced on him because you had mentioned the whole deal about billing the different entities, and he told me, I think he showed up the meeting after I talked to him. So I don't know if you discussed any more, but he said he had only ever billed the town as the entity, even though the description shows library and stuff. Vera's coming in tomorrow as part of the auditors. I'm just going to check with her and see how or if that was handled in the past, because I didn't see looking back. Yes, okay. Well, maybe that's why I couldn't find any.
We did. He was saying that, what did he say? He said it wasn't really, the billing was for the town portion. He wasn't, there was no, oh God, he comes to us and gets approval. Go ahead, Tammy. Go ahead. You want to turn on your mic? You want to turn on your mic and talk into it?
General research, recommendations, all that stuff, that gets billed to the town.
The town.
He's invited to write a grant for one of the departments or entities, then that gets billed half to the town and half to the library or half to the whatever entity it is.
Yeah.
He's invited to write a grant. Otherwise, it's research.
Yeah.
So I
Yes.
think to resolve that.
Okay, because we left it, some of the descriptions were for library
Right.
stuff, so I didn't know if it had to be on a library warrant, so nothing ever got done with it for last year.
No.
But just so for now then, I guess it's billed to the town.
He's gonna do it right from here on out.
Yeah, we asked
Okay,
him-
that'd
we asked
be
him-
good.
He says he's tracking it separately as well.
No, I know what you mean, more clarity at least for
And
going.
that's what we need too, because when the fire department uses the service, for instance, and they use him after the initial thing, it's 50-50. The fire
Yeah.
department picks up half of the cost of his. So.
Yeah, okay. Well, that answers that question, and the other ones are just W-2s, working on all the year-end stuff.
Mhm.
Trustee scholarships, all that stuff went out and tried to get prepped for auditors coming in, I think, tomorrow. No,
Okay.
are they coming in tomorrow? But there's no money missing. I should add that.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate
I should have led with that. Yeah.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
I should have led with that, but,
Definitely, will make a
I
difference.
was going to say they won't find any missing money, but that doesn't sound quite the same.
Right.
Yeah, that was all I had, unless you guys had questions, or anything, and I know you can email me your questions too as needed, but.
I mean, I don't have anything. Do either of you have anything? Thanks, Tom. Have a
You're
wonderful night.
welcome. You as well. Thank you.
It's fine weather.
What's that?
Careful driving.
Yeah, no, it's starting to snow a little bit, but,
How's the hill?
fine coming up. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. It's not supposed to snow.
Okay.
Thank you. Good night.
Good- Have a good one.
Have a
Thank you,
good
sir.
one.
That's it for the consent agenda, unless we have something else that wasn't on here? No? Okay, moving to visitors, planning commission, DRB update. I see 2 planning commissioners here.
Actually, there's
Oh,
four.
I apologize, Bill. And Bill's, 4 of them. I see 4 out of 5. Holy smokes, I didn't even look up. We, by the way, Tammy, we have Bill and Heather online. I apologize, guys. Go ahead.
Oh, no apologies are necessary. Yeah, Gary's there in the audience. And of course, Nikki is there with the select board. And she was the only planning commission member that was not present when we met last week. or 2 weeks ago. It was the first Monday of January, that we talked about the design review board, not only amongst ourselves, but with Luke Slomba of the Northwest Regional Planning Commission. And we voted at that meeting 4-0 that we would be in favor of a change to a design, or excuse me, a development review board and planning commission model versus the current zoning board of administration and planning commission model. And that until the select board had an opportunity to find others to replace us, the four of us present last week were all willing to serve on that design review board and plan on meeting, for example, monthly for that purpose, and then serve concurrently on the planning commission, meeting at least on a quarterly basis. Although right now, because we're revising the town plan, we would probably meet part of the meetings every month instead of quarterly.
Excellent. Well, thank you. Thank everybody. You know,
So
thank
what
all.
does the board, the select board need to do to make that happen? Do we need to have a?
We can accept the planning commissions, but really it was, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to remember what Luke and, oh goodness gracious, I forget her name.
Yeah, Luke actually had a model motion that could be used, and I didn't want to send it until we had an opportunity to share this publicly. And I can send that to you now, and you could use that. And I understand that you may want to act on this relatively quickly because there's not been a zoning board of adjustment for an extended period of time.
I agree. Does anyone have a concern if Bill sends?
Concern?
No.
Is this considered a weighty enough decision that we should wait for the other two members? Or I feel like we
I, for one, believe that we should wait for a
Yeah.
full board.
So Bill, if we could do this at our next meeting in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You wouldn't need to be there for that, I don't believe. I mean, we've had the conversation. But then we can actually take action in 2 weeks' time and get this done.
I'm not sure if your mic is on,
Oh,
Nikki.
it's not.
It is, I keep moving backwards, I'm
No,
so
it's
sorry.
not. There it is. Don't turn them on. You get a lot of chatter going back and forth.
Sorry. So what I said, Bill, is if we could do this in 2 weeks and
Okay.
we'll have a full board then, hopefully, or at least more of us. But you
Sure.
guys need to be there because I think we've had the conversation. This isn't a new topic.
Yeah. Can you please send, I guess you have Nikki's email address. Can you send Nikki the proposed motion?
Or
And
send
then
it
Yeah,
out.
I'll do that. And I'll send it to the clerk as well as Nikki. And then I just want to make sure that if there are other comments by other current planning commission members here or there in the audience, that they weigh in as well, because I don't want it to be simply what I brought to you tonight.
Bill, the only concern I have is the Planning Commission, Northwest Regional Planning Commission has sent us a development review board instructional. And they recommend 5 to 9 members. Are you working towards or have any candidates for a 5th member?
Well, we do have 5
You do
because
have.
Ken Carter is not here tonight.
Okay, sorry.
I'm not running next time, which.
Yeah, we do have to make sure we get another nominee for the Planning Commission for elections in March. And we
Yeah.
certainly could work toward recruiting additional members. And
Put in
it
the-
could be write-ins on the ballot if you were so inclined, And of course, you have your own, perhaps ideas of people that you might think would be useful to approach and see if they would be interested in running.
In the interim, Nikki, would you be okay being on the DRB and the planning commission until March, until your replacement's been?
Oh, yeah, I'll be on till
Right.
March. I'm just not running again.
So Nikki was the fifth one, right? You said you have 4-0 the other night, last Monday?
Yeah, Ken Carter was the other voting member on last week.
Okay.
Okay.
So Heather, you have anything? No? Gary? Nikki?
All I was gonna say is that's something we could talk about at the next meeting, is how many we would like to have on that, or we think we should have on that board, on that commission.
I-
Then we could add,
Non-commissioners?
yeah, commissioners.
Yeah.
Sorry, my brain is not
It's okay.
functioning as fast as my mouth tonight,
All right.
or vice versa.
And then, anything else on this, Lance?
No, I'm all set.
No, you're not allowed. Gotta come up, gotta come up to the mic. Come on up.
What Kathy is saying is, she's reminding us that, in 2 weeks' time, we have to have the petition.
So if you're
In
gonna-
order,
To be a write-in, which then you get thousands, well,
Yeah.
hundreds, depending on, goes up to, TNT.
Or we can appoint, yeah.
A point is better than it's someone that actually wants it.
So, yeah, so.
so we're gonna,
Write down, that write-in.
so we're gonna form a press gang and just pick somebody out of it.
So they have 2 weeks to come pick up a form from you and
It
get,
has to be 26.
but they need the form. How many signatures are required? I can't remember. 20.
Well, it's 1%, so
We do one page. What's a page?
because people sign it and they're not a registered voter.
So anybody who's watching this, who wants to run for the planning commission, come in and pick up a form Monday to Thursday, 8 a.m. to noon, from the town clerk or assistant clerk. And then you just need to get between 12 and 20 signatures.
I forgot, I did have something to say, sorry. I was gonna suggest, are we the only, I sound so greedy asking this, can we get paid? I mean, is it like at the point where planning commissioners should be paid something and DRB members so that, it just feels awkward that we take a beating sometimes for free. And I think it would keep it honest, it'd be fair.
I'll be honest. I said this, I think, to you once before. I was shocked to hear that you folks aren't paid.
Yeah.
I really was surprised that you're the only real main organization, not that other organizations aren't important, but you're the only real main organization in the hierarchy that isn't receiving a salary. But I think that's something, stipend. Okay, stipend. But
And I
anyhow,
think, and it just keeps it, because I've heard comments, I've heard a few comments over the last so many years that, oh, well, why they're doing it is just to get their stuff that they want passed for their family and friends. And this just keeps it honest. We're paid people, we're doing our job, we're not, and we're being trained. We want training. I demand training for myself, for me. And it just keeps it official, in my opinion, instead of this is just a volunteer board, showing up, I don't know. Yeah.
sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt. I have a tendency to do that when there's a pause.
I feel very embarrassed for asking or saying anything, but I just think it would be a little more professional for us, at least feeling, sorry.
Is there money in the budget right now, Bill? Do you know? Actually, we probably have it in front of us, don't we?
Should have, but I don't think it's for paying. I don't think it's for payment. I think, no, the planning fund has money, but that's not for payment. Listen, here's the thing, and and one of you two correct me if I'm wrong. It's not really on the agenda for tonight. We can ask Tammy to put it on for next week, next meeting, and hopefully we have 4 or 5 of us. We can have an earnest discussion. It's still before the time that we finalize the budget. So if we all agree that the planning commission should be paid, and we determine, an amount per hour.
Bill?
then-
Yes, sir.
Request for you. Could you work up a quick sheet and give us an estimate of how much you'd need?
By next
So I
meeting.
could give you the number of hours that we would likely meet in a year.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can do that.
Figure it
thank
out.
you.
And then we can figure it out
Sure
from
enough.
there. But I think, one, it's not on the agenda, so we really need to put it on the agenda as an item, because I'm sure somebody somewhere will have comments about it, well,
Yep.
good or bad. So we have to give the town an opportunity for that. I'm sorry, I know the camera's over there. I'm looking at you guys as well. So, we need to get that out so that they have an opportunity to discuss it, and we hopefully have a full board next meeting. And we will still have a small window to get that into the next budget. 2 weeks, 14 days. Yes.
I thought you guys were gonna sign the warning on the 26th. That's your next meeting.
Oh, we can discuss it. I have no idea when the next, but I am utterly confused about the next budget meeting. I thought it was tonight at 6 AM, but at 6 PM. So, I got a little,
Okay.
19th at 6 PM. 6 PM?
So in that case, we will discuss this on the 19th at 6 PM.
Yeah, we'll put it on a warning, for the 19th that we're going to discuss this as well. I think we can do that, right? And
Yeah, I
then-
think you might get more people not volunteering, but actually wanting to do this at, DRB and planning commission boards because of the fact that now they can make some side, a little side. It's not much, but it's enough just to make people feel
19th.
that it's fair.
Yeah, I totally understand what you're saying. I'm just looking for this. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm actually just trying to find this meeting time. I don't have a meeting on the 19th scheduled. Doesn't mean we couldn't do it, or didn't do it. It's just.
We do
not on my
now.
calendar. What do you say, 6 or 6:30? Do we want 6 or 6:30, guys?
What's best for you?
Well, actually, Mondays, I get stuck at work a little bit, but I'm usually working from home, so I could do 6 or 6:30.
6 would be great if we could.
All right. We'll just have to let Josh, and we'll remind Josh and Todd that we have a meeting next Monday at 6 PM. And then, yeah, we'll put it on part of the budget discussion, right? And then I know that shortens the window, Bill, a little bit on you. Do you think you can get those numbers by next Monday?
Yeah, I'm actually typing right now. Hopefully I'll have something to you this evening.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Anything else on this topic? Being the DRB? No? Okay, everyone okay? All right, we're gonna move on.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Paul,
Thank you.
Stanley and Sharon, who's not here, I don't believe, but 4th of July discussion, so Sharon Lawyer.
Yeah, she's due here at 7:30,
Do you want us to hold for you and move on?
but we could get the,
Others.
right.
Please,
This
Come
others
up.
where?
come on up.
Absolutely. I believe this has already come before the board. This is from the Fairfield Community Center.
1 second, can you please turn on the mic?
It's on. There's a green light.
I don't know what that mic on.
Tom,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can hear well.
She's coming in loud and clear. Yes.
sorry.
Go ahead.
Now she made me nervous. The Fairfield Community Center, I believe, has already submitted a statement for it to be an article that says, shall the residents of the town of Bakersfield vote to raise, appropriate, and expend the sum of $5,000 to support the community center in East Fairfield, which provides essential services and enrichments programs for families, seniors, and children. And we just wanted to make sure that it had made the town report.
So we have it here. The issue, and it's a minor one, is the deadline is the 1st of December, not the 31st. However,
No, we made one exception. We did make one exception.
Yeah.
I think we should. We've
So-
done this.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a
But-
thing. The only thing is, we do not have a budget, and that's the thing that we've asked for from everybody.
Yeah.
Is and not a huge, line item by line item budget, but a breakdown of where, basically where the $5,000 is going to go.
Right.
And you didn't get that.
We don't
Nope.
have that in this. I have a note to call to ask for it.
Check.
Not knowing if
And I do not have that with me tonight. I have numbers, data that has been collected for 2025. I don't know if this could also go in the town report. or how that works, but we could certainly, do we have 2 weeks also to get a budget? Next,
Monday is our next budget meeting.
Okay.
So if we can.
And our last,
Then-
Monday's our next and last.
and
budget.
all right,
that's
so where the
pretty
$5,000 goes,
So,
got it.
but moving forward, December 1st is your deadline.
December 1st.
December. Yes, Kathy.
Do you think that after this is done and town meeting is over, you guys could set a criteria that we can actually mail to all these?
We
people?
did last year,
We-
but yes.
yeah. Yeah, and,
Was-
well, we did set a criteria. Apparently it didn't get propagated out.
December 1st in October.
That was the, yeah,
They call.
We said last year.
No.
that we were gonna make
Did you
it.
tell them that when they came though?
so the key is this. With anybody who is getting funds this year, I would like Tammy to contact and say that these are now due by December 1st.
Send the check to the entity, there should be a sheet in there saying all requests are due by December 1st.
And we need to, and then we need, one moment, Kathy, and then we need to put something out on our website that says any request for this moving forward is December 1st. So there you go.
With a budget.
With a budget. Good point. With a budget. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, she said, put something in with their check. That doesn't go out until November. It's not gonna help them to prepare in time for November 1st.
But it's on the website.
Yeah.
And the town crier. I mean, there's only so much we can do
Well-
short of calling everybody and saying.
I think we only have a certain amount of people that request for donations. If we do a one-time for that group and say, next year,
That-
we've kind of allowed you this year to go past. Next year, anything after postmarked after December 1st is not accepted.
Okay,
I think that,
got it.
Suggested some sort of criteria and then we have their addresses for where we're gonna mail their check. We can mail them this after town meeting.
point taken. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like a printed criteria.
Yeah,
We can do that. Yeah.
yeah, that's all I'm asking. 'Cause that
Thank
would
you.
be-
Thank you very much.
Oh, wow.
Have a wonderful evening, Drive
Thank you.
careful. All right, moving on. Others. Who else do we have?
If I could throw in MRBA,
Well, we're open to anybody who wants to talk about others until we
Okay.
talk about that.
before we get to the 4th, so we might be in the same boat. But this request was sent out for December 30th, 2025. So hopefully MRBA for $600 was received.
Do we have that?
It's not in, was it mailed or was it, let's
It-
just go to River Basin.
It might have been
I'm gonna
emailed.
try that name. I butcher it every year.
Just sent a text to Sharon, so
Okay. Yeah.
she should be over at the school.
Oh, she's over here. Okay.
So yeah, again, it's just the communication portion on our side.
Right,
So, but this will be the last year. for
right.
Anybody that has already asked for funds, if someone shows up next year, they're already, you need December 1st, but for everybody now who's asking for. funds,
Right, right.
This-
We'll log that in.
And we understand,
Did you check the ones that were on the top? Those were the new ones.
what do you have it? Do you have your request?
Yeah.
This-
Yep.
Yes. There you go. We'll just make life easy. Oh, she found it.
Yeah,
It's still-
I thought it was there.
Oh, Yes. Yeah. Postmark by December 1st.
Yeah.
Right?
But we have just another 2 weeks to finalize this budget. It has to be into Kathy so they can make the town report.
Right,
And
Difficult.
it's,
right.
it really would help us if everybody got their requests in earlier.
Right,
And the
Right.
budget.
right.
Well, what's the intent of the money going to be used for? We
Right.
don't need an exact word for word budget. We just want to know, like, $600, what are you using it for?
Right. Yep.
No, I don't really, it's just so the people who
Yep.
know what they're voting for.
If there's nobody else, we could start in on the 4th.
Yeah, Gary, you here for something other?
Do you want to come up for a request? Yeah. Yeah.
How can we help?
Gary Foot. Bakersfield Historical Society.
Yeah.
We plan on doing the same thing as we usually do. And we hope that we're the only people that sell these things like we have right along. Fried dough, water, ice cream, and we got maple candy. Rodney Allen, he does the maple candy and a lot of that right there. One of the other things is we are offering the Historical Society electricity for the people along, I think there is four people that need electricity, and we're offering it. And one of them is the van. So
Can we get a copy of that, please?
what's that?
You have a list of what you're selling. Can we get a copy of that, please? Because
I just wrote it down.
That's that's fine.
So
Okay,
we're talking.
we may need that because I have a feeling there's going to be more people showing up to participate.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
For the 250.
Yeah. And we'd like to respect your request that we don't have others selling the same
Yeah.
things you do. So we'd like a list of what you're selling.
Yeah, okay.
So if I could,
Make it easy.
I can write it down here.
so for folks to know, in case it's asked, we're talking,
You got it?
we're talking about the
Okay.
4th of July celebration. That's what Gary was talking.
Tammy's on the ball. What's that?
That's the church.
Church.
No, they had the three girls, they had the, what was it, 2-3 years ago? They had the Three Sisters Bakery doing stuff a few
Yeah,
years ago.
yeah. No, that is all. What I had said, that's it.
You know, there's a
That's
question.
enough.
I don't know how many people are showing up for the 250th. Is the portal the amount that we normally have enough?
And the other thing we need is good weather.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
We put our request in, but we're not sure.
Yep.
Might want to go
Okay.
to the church and ask for that one.
Thank you.
Thank you. Guy.
Oh, I got one other thing.
Yes.
One of the things that we had a little problem with was on the backside of our building, that driveway. A lot of the people that are disabled,
Uh-huh.
they thought they could park their cars there. And of course, it wasn't available last year. And a lot of them they just went home.
I would suggest talking again with the church on that one. And seeing if it's possible to reserve some areas, take some
Yeah.
areas off for
Yeah.
handicap parking.
Yeah.
That's the best area.
So what happened was that there was a couple guys selling food, a couple people selling food, and they went in there and there wasn't room to park.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think in prior years. I know that we have someone directing traffic, but they're not exactly doing parking lot duties.
Huh.
They need someone to do like a parking lot duty.
We can discuss that.
Okay. Yeah, well, let's see what we can do, Gary.
I know the year before they did park over there.
Yeah,
Right on the hill.
Yeah.
I can't
yeah.
remember, what was it, 2 years
Thank-
ago or 3 years ago? The vendors all parked on the hill.
Yeah.
You know, I remember that.
Yeah.
I was one of them.
Yeah.
Making burgers and all to get,
Yeah.
money for the store. That didn't come to pass, that we donated.
The other side.
Yeah, we were over by it.
This side of the historical society.
Yeah.
And last year they were on.
Far side.
Very good.
We just need to plan that. then.
Yeah, we'll
Thank you.
talk to Paul, maybe we can get something, somebody dedicated to directing traffic for parking or standing.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Because I agree, the folks who are handicapped shouldn't have to try to haul it, walk up the hill or.
Well, there's a lot of them that can't.
Exactly. That
You
the
know.
closest lot may be, as
Yeah.
nobody's getting any younger, let's get realistic. Closer lot should be
Yeah. They came in from, from down over the hill there and they come up and then they didn't have any place to,
We may need to tape off that whole area so they can't pull in there.
yeah.
Force the parking through a specific area.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, Gary.
Yep, we dedicate the car park between the church and historical society to just handicap park.
To continue that thought with the parking, Paul Stanley, and we'll talk about the 4th here. And one thing we need to watch, is Gary still here? He left, okay. Is that from a safety standpoint, we do not want a lot of cars parking in the road because we need access all the way up through for emergency services. The one thing that is very difficult from the disabled parking is controlling people coming in and setting up and getting those vehicles back out. Right. So the other thing that we need to be from the fire department standpoint and what Gary's talking about, cars coming up, we need to shut the road down sooner at the town barn. And it's hard for us to do that because we've got people in the parade. And to get back down here with the equipment, the fire truck and stuff, to block that off is hard. What we might want to do is think about getting some of the town trucks down here and parked before the parade and get that shut down. And then when we come back in with the fire engine, we can move that equipment and get the fire engine in to be on standby.
Do you plan on having that section of road open in the afternoon?
Yes. Yeah.
So
this is something that Sharon is
11:30 to 12:30.
Right. And then we don't have to deal with that during the day, just at night during that event.
And then shut it down at what? 8:30?
We shut it down with the parade
What about for the fireworks?
and the fireworks.
When for the fireworks? When are you reclosing the road?
It would be open. We'd shut it down for the parade, Lance, at 6
11:30 to 12:30.
in the evening.
I apologize.
Right. Yeah. So at the parade's at 6. We're still planning on that. The parade would be at 6. So we'd shut down the 4 corners right here for 6 o'clock. And then we'd have the road closed until after the fireworks.
Okay.
Just backing up for
Yeah.
just a second, in our effort to try and expand on some things, particularly for this 250th, the idea was the road would stay open and that we would request some use across the street and try and contain it there. I'm not here this evening because I don't think that's what you wanted us to do. But we can certainly, after you get that request, can have a conversation prior to town meeting. I think tonight was mostly the fireworks.
So when you say use across the street, you're talking about town common?
Yeah. Yeah. Right out here, John.
During the day without the road being closed.
Without it being closed.
Right.
We get some cones out and.
My original thought had been the church parking lot, but when Paul and I chatted, it might make sense to keep it in the park and to keep, I mean, I don't want to take the time tonight for you folks, but it was the idea of having a midday event that then would be done by 2. Nothing would happen between like 2 and 6, because what we have learned in the past is the event cannot sustain all day. And those of us who stay here all day are physically exhausted after 12 hours. So,
Well, we used to have the manpower. We don't have that
Right.
many people interested
Right.
in helping anymore.
Right.
and I just want to
Yeah.
be able to go before, at the end of town meeting, to kind of say what we're thinking and see if there are folks interested. It really is depending upon the interest level. But I was trying to think of something that would be a little bit more for our 250th, which might mean it's a 1 year thing. Some of us remember our 200th anniversary of this country, and I don't expect to be around for the 300. So it's kind of like, this would be the other big one, and it's what the community wants. We'll go by that. But Paul and I have been shooting some ideas around, and just want to get people on board before June.
Right.
Yes.
And it's nice to have a partner here in all this planning stuff. So,
Well, we're grateful we have the fire department to do the traffic because
Right.
just the town simply doesn't have the manpower to do
Right.
what you can do.
right,
So,
right,
And it's not fair to
Yeah.
ask them to do it all day.
right. And having the road closed is a nightmare anyways. And
believe me, I've spent my time on.
Yeah,
the roadblocks.
that's right.
It's not a pleasant place to be.
Right. Right. So, and so with Sharon's thought with the midday stuff, we were still planning on doing our burgers and dogs with the fire department. And that money again, right now, the fire department, is using that to put towards the next year. So however, let's see.
Do you want me to?
Yes, go ahead.
I
Yeah.
wrote something up and I should have
Right.
shared a copy.
Right.
But yes, yeah. So basically, we went and we looked back at the last few years. 2023, there was $5,000 allotted, but it also included the portalets and Dave Stetson for both town meeting and the fireworks. So then the next 2 years, it was $4,000 just for fireworks. And I realized that there's a process to all of this. As I know, you guys have these meetings in December and people go forward. There is no longer a Bakersfield Special Concerns Committee. And when there was, we used to sit around and talk to Larry and make some decisions. And this is before it went to the town. And
Right.
we would agree as a group, and then he would go off and buy them. And so by putting it on the town item, we thought it wouldn't hurt to have a couple of us just put a proposal out. Ultimately, it's your decision on the amount. I just did a calculation from inflation. I kind of Googled to see what it would look like 4 years later, about $250 more for the same amount of fireworks. And then I put in a couple of factors that, I mean, to be honest, are kind of a crapshoot. Larry doesn't think it's going to be a problem, but the tariffs on any potential product from China is a question. And then the other piece is supply and demand, with this being the big one.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they always go down early and get them.
Yes.
They'll have them I'll bet you they'll have them by May.
May
Yeah.
usually goes down in May.
So we just,
Right.
we put
But-
the number of 4,500 as a suggestion from the 4,000.
Yeah.
It might be the same amount. It might be more than what you folks had considered. It might be less, but
If it's less, it'll still be there for next year.
yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think
Yeah.
Larry and Derek are trying to spend more than what the town can pay for. But we just felt it would be nice to have a procedure from the community, and we're like the remnants of the Bakersfield Special.
Well, until now, we've had nobody speak to the
Right.
costs of the fireworks, so.
I've
What-
added it to our packet for.
Yep.
March.
Okay. Yeah.
Now we do.
Okay. So getting into next year for December, is this something that we should be,
Absolutely.
coming to you folks? Because I think you folks have kind of acted on it with the same amount. But we should just make a formal type request for that funding then?
Consistent there.
Okay,
I'm happy to
Yeah.
write something up.
yeah,
We'll talk with Derek and Larry because they're the experts on fireworks costs. but
Right.
And there is a budget in the same way that we're asking from other entities, because
Right.
this is a one time and it's all going.
right,
Right.
Our numbers that Tom gave us show that there's a balance left of 1750.
Wow.
And the pot still from last
That
year.
would cover the $500 then.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
The town,
1720.
under fireworks, it says that portalets are an expense out of that account also, not
Right.
just fireworks.
last year,
Yeah.
Yes. Town. 21.
I think that it's in our budget. Let me look. I'm not gonna.
Budget, we separated them out this year.
Yep. Portalet is separate.
This is 20.
Portalet is separate for, and we dedicated $500 to it again this year.
Yeah,
But-
our expenses for the fireworks were 3475.91 last year.
Okay.
So the rest came from
Oh, no, you.
just for the just for the fireworks. Yeah.
Portalets are a separate line item in the budget.
Separate.
Right.
Yes, that is for 24.
and as is Dave Stetson,
Right.
his work here and on the hill, yeah.
But
That wasn't in there.
we'll check with Tom. We'll take what the balance is and bring it up to 45.
Okay.
Okay. Great.
There,
Speaking of portalets, based on last year's just kind of surveillance of the usage, I think we'll be all right. Cause there were no lines, for the portalets.
Well,
We had
most of the
to-
guys are going in the bushes down the hill anyway, so.
Yeah.
And it's a short time. I mean,
Right.
you come over at 6
Right.
and you're done by 10:30.
Right,
Like,
right.
Yeah.
But I'll take care of ordering those again. I need to make that call.
Okay.
To get on that.
Thank you for taking care of that detail.
Yep. Yep. So, we're going to be on the 4th this year. That'll be the Saturday. So, and we'll see what develops with the midday deal. That's going to be Sharon's aspect, and we'll have pretty much the same routine. We've got a little bit of an additive that we hope we can make happen this year, but, other than that, that'll be our routine. So, yep.
Okay,
Great.
excellent.
Thank you very much.
Thank you both.
Yes.
we continue. Are they right out here?
Careful on the roads. All right,
Roads.
any others?
Driveway.
Visitors? No, we've covered all the visitors. Grants are the second meeting of the month, so that's done. Roads, we don't have anyone here for roads tonight, so we'll forego roads.
I do. question
Go ahead.
about- it's not roads per se.
Statement.
So this truck that we have been waiting on for
Years.
2 years. Just shy of.
is there a way? Would like by somebody.
No,
They already have it.
it's,
Concern is, and
it's all about availability of the equipment. The truck
Is there.
The truck is here. It's been ready. What we're waiting for is the plow and the
Box.
box on the back. And
Sorry, so my question was, we've been waiting for this truck for 2 years and it's on our way to 9 to 5 and the answer was unequivocal.
I'm sorry, but they've tried everything we,
I know Mac is threatened.
and
he's done
they
everything.
came to us and said, well, we want payments on that truck. But, I mean, we bought that truck 2 years ago.
Yeah, you're gonna get payments when we get the truck.
We're not making payments on it either. That's part of the deal.
So the reason why I'm bringing it up is because that icy day a couple of weeks ago,
When we were down to one truck.
we were down to one truck.
Yeah.
Stress levels were high, understandably, and it was the first time I've been down to the town garage when there's been actually, I had to walking by, the guys went by, so I just went down, and it was, granted, they've been up for
Yeah.
many hours by that point, but it was a rough morning, and I That was the moment I asked you to put something on Facebook
Yes.
or on the town crier.
That's
Yep, town crier.
one of the reasons we want to push hard on this,
Baby truck.
baby truck.
Yeah,
That would be our salt truck too, by the way.
yeah.
That's going to be built to handle it. But they have the equipment that goes on that truck in stock.
So we asked Alan to.
We gave Alan
do it.
permission to
Has
purchase.
he been able to?
I don't know.
He's not here.
He's not here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're maybe wiped out.
Oh, I mean, they,
Roads open.
yeah,
probably
they've
fire.
got a busy time.
But yeah, unfortunately, we don't have anybody here for roads this evening.
I would like to think the darn thing's ordered, but I don't know.
They keep pushing it back. That's the problem too. We were told it was going to be before the end of the year, then it was going to be like January. Now we're here in February, March.
And
You know,
now we just don't believe the damn thing they say anymore.
can't.
They have promised and promised and promised, and I can say that we've
get stuff on Facebook saying, like we did the other day, we're down for a truck, please bear with us. And I think people were great.
Anyhow, welcome back, whoever's listening. We apologize. We temporarily lost service. We're back now.
Live
That's
Maybe
from town hall.
Yeah.
to get through to.
Not too bad. How you doing?
You may want to turn it on.
To. Good job.
All right. Okay, so to grab us back on track because we're back up and we're recording again, if you don't mind.
I'm gonna step back.
Yeah. So Lance is on with Al just for the road portion of the show. But Kathy, I see you're here and thank you for coming. Is there something you wanted to talk about? Apparently the budget is going to happen next Monday on the 19th. Well, yes, there is a line item down here to write the where is it? Because I saw it. Yeah, it says it's in, I saw it. It's not on a ballot article. It's about 5 or 6 down.
Oh.
So we just have to.
He's right there about article.
The committee's requesting things, but we still have the regular articles, I think, that we normally do. Mimic it. I think that's the best bet. We can do that on Monday.
I think it's silly to do it with 3 people now. Yeah.
If we have 5 people Monday, I don't even know if we're going to get 5 people Monday. We'll have to see, but we're going to have to start.
Well, Monday's it.
Yeah, whether 5 show up or not, so long as there's at least 3 of us. If not, it'll be Tuesday, and if not, it'll be Wednesday, and then Thursday, and Saturday morning. So, so while we have this moment and Lance is on the phone, I just need to ask Tammy, did we repost the open position for the road crew?
Whatever.
Right.
I don't have the wording for that. I don't have the expectation.
We did have that whole conversation.
Yeah.
For that, you talked about seasonal time, you talked about.
Yeah, I still don't. I'm not really thrilled about that, but okay, anyhow, and I mumbled that, so I know you guys all heard it because you'll be listening carefully. All right. Well, the idea was this seasonal person, it would be like the first step in, and if they work out, then we would offer them the full-time position. Just can't get anybody. Well, yeah. So anyhow, I asked that question and I had a no for an answer. I called back several people. He was not one of them.
He did send that email. You know,
I think, yeah, we'll discuss that after. So back on track roads, did, truck, any update on the truck?
All right, yeah. Report on the new tandem, which is probably depreciated by $30,000 by now, since it's 2 years old.
Miles.
They just put it back another 4 to 6 weeks. The 650 Ram was ordered 2 weeks ago. He's not sure where that is right now, but it has been ordered. Yep.
All right. Now, by the time we get out of winter, maybe we'll have another truck. Maybe.
They had to put more money into truck number 1. I think he said, it's on the warrant there somewhere, which number it was, one of the trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a major hydraulic line and, they were working on that. They got it up and running. So.
Okay.
That was today. They said they got it.
How much is that on the warrant? How much was the transmission?
If it was today, it's not.
Oh, great.
So for some reason, that was a transmission that was replaced a few months back. With a,
It should be under warranty
with
still.
a used one. It was a few months ago, that's what Alan told me, no?
We didn't replace the transmission. We had some work on it. There was a, Yeah, there was a part of it that was broken, but we didn't replace it.
Replace the whole thing.
No.
Okay.
I wonder if that's got any kind of warranty on it? If it's only a couple months?
No, because it wasn't a replacement. And it was Valancourt's work.
Okay. Anything else, Rhodes? All right, move on.
No,
All right, then we'll hit new business or board business. Police contract overview. I'm tabling that. Milton Cat. Milton Cat's on here because we received a quote from Milton Cat for the school library or the school generator. It should be somewhere in there. I believe it was forwarded on in the mail. You have the new mail over there. So sorry, Tammy. So we need to agree on
Oh,
to agree on it. No, it's not in the warrants. It's
no,
it's
is it?
in the mails.
Passing down.
You done with the warrants?
I'm done. Yeah.
Okay.
So it should be in the mail somewhere.
Hang on. There's something in here.
Not in here.
So while you're looking for it, it is just the extension of the maintenance contract that we have for the school. I think it's close to what it was prior, but it's obviously everything's more every year. So, but it is a reasonable amount of money to maintain. We are responsible for
Yeah,
maintaining
it has
it.
to be done.
Yes, exactly. And it's better to use qualified.
I do, but the new mail folder only has 2 things in.
It's really new.
Problem with that. That's the only other thing.
Yeah, they're yellow and kind of black.
Nope.
What's in your wallet? Nothing. Oh, that blue one. Sorry.
No, I looked at. I
There you go.
apologize.
You have it, Kathy.
Things to be signed? Yep. That's why I'm confused.
Well, it is something that has to be signed. You have to sign off and send it back. But we'll go over those in a moment. Roker's not here. They're not getting anything signed. We only have 3 bundles today? Only 3 bundles today?
I thought there's more here. It was covered up.
Oh, I was going to say, wow.
Dear.
There it is.
So it's a 3-year contract. Agreement price 51.52.97.
So isn't it a couple years, 3-year, I think?
Yeah.
Right. So it's just, it's like less than, it's 1,500 or,
No,
Well,
that's per year. Yeah, it's a agreement price of 51.52.97.
yeah, that's in total for the 3.
That's in total for the 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah, per. So we're gonna need a motion to sign off on that, aren't we?
I make a motion that we sign off on that. That's
Second.
invaluable piece of equipment.
Exactly. Any discussion? All right, motion was made and seconded that we sign the Milton Cat proposal for a 3-year maintenance contract for the generator at the school. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any against? 3-0. Who's signing it?
I'm vice chair.
Go ahead, Vice Chair.
I just saying, I may not be that next year.
Ah, better behave, Mr. Lure. I see you put your name back in. Thank you.
Yeah, for all those people who encouraged me to run again. Stop at the counter on the way out.
I signed already.
I did too.
See that? We all signed. Dispatch contract? To be signed?
That to be signed?
So, is it re-signed or is it just?
That's the, I know Todd said was looking for stuff.
We
That's
were
why
looking at it.
There is a contract with houses.
Oh, we wanted to know what this year's was going to cost us. I think when we were doing the budget. Okay, well, that can go to Monday night then for the budget discussion.
What is it? Day of the 12th?
Today is the 12th. Yeah. Yes, 12th.
So that's Josh's packet. That's a different. I didn't add anything to that packet. I only added to that packet.
Tammy?
Yeah. So that needs to get sent to them?
Please scan it in and mail it back to them, Tammy. So we'll be under contract 3 years. Please and thank you. All right, well, we're looking for the dispatch contracts, rabies vaccine plots. Is that the tags? Rabies vaccine plots.
Rabies vaccine plots.
Sign, the state, because of the uprise or whatever.
It's going to be the blue folder then to be signed.
Oh, so that, yeah.
Oh. And disperse them out. Yeah, I remember that they sent something. I read it. That was a while ago. I read that. Is the contract, is this an update contract or I don't think it is. I think we're still under contract for another year or so. I thought it was like a 5-year contract.
Uh-oh.
I didn't take nothing off of that one.
You look at that, I'll look at this. Try to get this done.
This just needs to.
Mileage certificate attached.
Like new stuff. So did the,
Contractors over, no, I'm not looking at the.
This is, I'm looking for it right now. Sign more than one place, water management, watershed. Department of Army permit.
That was rolled into 17,000.
Department of Army.
This thing, they're going around and testing for.
Same number.
Rabies outbreak, but there's a website you can look at, it tells you all about it.
All right, we're gonna table the rabies if you two are okay until we can find it to the next meeting.
Sounds,
Kathy, can you witness this, please?
What are we sending there?
so that's the contract for the
Dispatch.
dispatch.
What aren't, okay,
It's got to be signed. That's, they just tell us what it is.
okay, I just thought that, oh, for this year only, I thought we had a 3 or 5 year running contract with them. That's okay. Ballot articles we have
26
tabled.
to 27.
Yep.
All right, be tabled 26, 27. MERP update. I received from Tom the expenditures for the library, the Brigham Library, for this last quarter. I have to upload that into the portal and get that all captured. Sorry, Tammy. We've tabled the rabies vaccine plots. We've tabled ballot articles till next Monday. MERP update, I've received the expenditures that the library had in the last quarter. I have to
Got a
upload
copy
them
for
by the end of the month.
the budget meeting,
For
the dispatch.
MERP, I have the money from Tom. I have what the library expended last quarter. I have to expense it in this
Thank you.
portal by the end of the month. We have nothing for the town. I did reach out again to Josh about Bugby. And his response was that we are on the calendar being scheduled with the library at the
So-
same time. As for our furnaces in the basement, I have forwarded it off to our the select board, the email that they told me that they will be getting back to us in the next X amount of weeks, as they know that we've been asking for it since September actively, every other week to every month. And they understand, but they don't have, Mr. Gage is not available to help put together the proposal, as he was the one here. As for Alan, Hulbert, Alan, I reached out to them. They were away. They are back. I have to reach back out and make sure that they can refresh their quote for us. And at this rate, whoever gives us a quote first wins this battle, because this is ridiculous. To chase him for these two furnaces, between the insulation and the furnaces. I mean, I'm about to go out and beg on the street corner for quotes. This is crazy. Any questions with MERP? Moving on then. Short-term rental ordinance update. I thought we put that thing to
It's
bed.
supposed to be off,
We're-
take it off.
No, we're not. We removed it.
We're not doing a formal ordinance though.
Please remove it from the board business. Warrants and reports have already been circulated and signed. Obviously, someone from the road, Alan from the road, has to come in and do his portion and sign his tomorrow. Thank you. Road crew job post update. We have to put together some verbiage on that for a part-time road crew apprentice position, seasonal, part-time to full-time, hire full-time. I don't know if we should just do that or just put them both out, and whoever, whatever, because we could wind up with someone looking for work. I did.
Both up.
Yeah, I think we should just put out the full-time spot, and we'll work on the part-time. We have to find somebody in whatever way it works out. I did talk to, just for feedback, the guy who was delivering my oil asked me about, he said, I heard that there's a spot open. And I did talk to him about it briefly. And he says, you guys are awful low in the salary now. The other towns are offering more. I said, well, when we put the salary together less than a few months ago, we were actually told we were one of the higher ones. So, I'm not quite sure. I said, but, if you know anyone interested, we'd be more than happy to speak to them. I said, but we're a small town. We don't have the pockets that Burlington and some of these other larger towns have. We have to keep in mind that, we have a budget we have to stick to, because we just don't have deep pockets. We don't have the businesses up here to help offset some of these costs. So, but he was telling me, some of the towns around us are now offering, like, starting 29.
Enosburg definitely isn't.
I think it was someone just trying to make a case for more money. And when
Yeah.
I told him that, he stopped pressing, because I told him, I said, we even had one guy the last time we did this job use us to get more money from the other place he worked at. So, it is what it is, but just FYI,
Yep.
that's what I heard. Brigham Academy, anything new?
Nothing new.
Okay. Review of the mail. I mean, we've been through it backwards and
We've
forwards,
been-
but what do you have?
As we went.
Anything we've missed?
I don't believe so.
Perfect. All right, then we have others. Any others? Yes, we have to republish.
one.
Oh, we have some things to sign here. So I don't know, didn't Mac used to fill this out? This is the road, this is all the road mileage for, I think, the.
New highways, we have none. We didn't discontinue any. We didn't reclassify anything. We have no seat.
To fill out.
We
Right.
didn't do anything different, so we didn't discontinue any roads this year.
Yeah. And all the numbers are up here.
Okay, so if you want to take a look at that real quick before we.
So
Put the
signatures
signature.
of selectmen, select
Yeah.
people.
So,
Select board.
Select board, make it simple.
So why don't
Alderman
you,
trustees, so we'll sign.
all right, and then we'll have Nikki look at it and sign as well if she's
We do
good with
this
it.
every year. Yes, I remember it from last year.
Yeah, we do. We do. Do. While we're here, we also have a application for the Army permit, U.S. Corps of Engineers.
That would be for the Whitney Road culvert.
You're correct. You sign it?
Oops, sorry.
Sorry, it's okay.
And this is watershed management. That would also be yeah, this is all for the culvert.
So is this something we need to discuss more? Because
I mean, the culvert needs replacing. I'd rather have
full team look at
full
it.
team here, but
All right.
we're going to sign it anyway. I mean, we've committed to it. We've committed to the grants. This is just the permits so that we can proceed forward with the
Yeah.
project. One's the Department of Army Corps of Engineers, the other's the Watershed Division, Management Division, two of those. They're signing off that, you know, by offering us that they're saying that we're not going to have an adverse effect on Mother Nature and all that. All right. Papers to sign. Put this
Who
in.
has good penmanship? Who wants to put a bunch of zeros in here and carry totals over? Just don't we have to carry this over? My penmanship is horrible if they want to read it. I'm not gonna let
Really funny because mine-
the nuns didn't beat it out of me. I still write too
So-
fast. I would just carry 0, 0, and then carry the total over, right? Because you're saying
Yeah,
nothing's
just carry this
changed.
number over to the end.
So that's a
To the
zero.
third column
Right there.
over, I think.
That-
All right,
So that number goes in here.
thank you, Nikki.
Certainly do a better job of it than I can.
Well,
I've gotten so I can hardly read my own writing.
I think I write too fast. I tried to. I should have been a doctor in my former life. Any others? Then are we done the signing party per se?
It was, Linda was talking about the historical society last week, not the cemetery commission.
Okay,
So I did change that in it, so I'm just.
Thank you.
looking at these minutes.
please and thank you. Hey, did we ever receive anything from Linda? Didn't we ask her for a breakout of the budgets?
She gave us that.
Oh, wait, she did give, well, for both? I know, I think we got one for the historic, or wait a
I'm
minute.
pretty sure she gave
Okay.
us. She did. She gave it to us.
Refurbishing or what?
Yeah,
Yeah, break out of the-
we had one for the
Yeah.
Historical
I
Society.
was wondering the cemetery, but yeah. Okay, so, I know that he's filling that out for us, but if there's no more, I'd entertain a motion. What? We signed that.
No.
No, we didn't
No.
touch the Whitney Road. That's being carried.
Just to get it moving?
Or
Or
we'll,
does it not matter?
in the course of 2 weeks, 14.
We could,
We tabled it. Let's just table it. If everyone's, let's table it tonight.
if somebody finds it urgent, we can sign it Monday.
Everyone coming Mondays. All right, with that. We're out of
Make a
stuff.
motion that we adjourn.
I'll second that.
Motion's been made and seconded for adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. No nays. We are adjourned at, what time is that?
8:16.
8:16 PM.